Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech, and in this video I'll be showing you the most important tips and tricks for your Honor 8X. Now I'll also be making a dedicated video for the best features where I'll be showing you all the features on this phone, but for this video I'll be just showing you some important tips and covering few features. So definitely check out my video on best features, link will be in the description. Now with that said, I'll start the tips and tricks section with the camera features. Now this is the interface for the rear camera, and we have a dedicated AI mode for the rear camera. Here's the toggle for that. Now once you enable this toggle, every time you point your camera at an object, whether it's a bottle, food, plant, animal, this AI mode will detect the scene and enhance the image. That's what Honor says, but most of the time, images look just super saturated. Now here's an image which I took in AI mode. Now for all the images that you take in AI mode, you will see this AI button at the top right corner, and once you click it, AI mode will be disabled. So this is the actual picture and this is the AI picture. As you can see, colors look super saturated and in a weird way. So most of the time AI mode is a hit or a miss, but I suggest you to take all the pictures with AI mode and disable AI mode if you don't like the effect by just doing this. Now I'll show you some camera gestures. For that, go to settings, then select audio control, just turn it on, and from now on you can say cheese to take a picture. Cheese. It also works for the front facing camera. Cheese. I have to turn it on even for the front facing camera, so I have to turn it on. Cheese. So there you go, that's a selfie with just voice control. Next we have touch to capture. Now once you enable it, you can simply tap the preview screen to take a picture. So there you go. Next we have capture smiles. Now once you enable it, you can simply smile to take a picture. So there you go. Next we have gesture control. Now once you enable it, you can simply show your palm like this and your phone will take a picture in 2 seconds. Now that's particularly handy while taking selfies. Those are all the gestures and it works for both the front and rear cameras. Now going on next, you can also use the volume button for shutter. So you can press the volume down button to take a picture. Once again, it's quite handy for taking selfies. Now for some more tips, this is a portrait mode for the rear camera, and if you want to take a portrait mode, make sure this particular toggle is enabled, otherwise it will take a normal picture. The same applies even for portrait selfies, so if this toggle is not enabled, it will take a regular picture. Here's a preview. Now I have enabled it. So this is a portrait picture and the camera is blurred, and now this is a regular picture. You're clearly able to see Sony over there. So that's portrait mode, and back to the rear camera. Now the portrait mode on this phone only works on humans, like it has to recognize a face, then only it works. Otherwise you won't get the background blur effect. For example, if I try to take a portrait shot of this bottle, it will simply take a normal picture. There you go. Now if you want to take portrait shots of objects, then you need to go to aperture mode. This is also called as wide aperture mode. Using this, we can change the amount of background blur effect we want even before taking a picture. And even after taking a picture, we can go to the gallery application, then click this button over here and then change the focus point and even change the amount of background blur effect we want. So there you go. So that was the wide aperture mode. So guys, those were all the camera features. Next I'll show you how you can hide this notch. Now for some reason, if you simply hate the notch, you can simply go to display settings, then select notch and then select this option. Now once you do that, status bar will be completely blacked out and notch will be pretty much hidden. Now for another quick tip, while watching videos on YouTube, you can simply do a pin gesture to go full screen, and now you'll have a much more immersive experience. On Honor phones, for some reason you can't use the area near the notch, and that's kind of the only drawback for it. Now going on next, this one has a lot of fingerprint gestures, and to enable them, go to settings, then select security and privacy. From here, select fingerprint ID. From here, enable these toggles. Now once you do that, you can take pictures using the fingerprint scanner. So here's the rear camera. Let me just go to selfies. Now to take a selfie, I can simply touch and hold this fingerprint scanner. So I can simply point and touch and hold, and it'll take a picture. So that's taking pictures with fingerprint scanner. We can also start and stop video recording. So here's once again, started, stopped. Now in the gallery application, you can also swipe left or right to change between different images. So there we go. Now in the home screen or anywhere else, you can swipe on the fingerprint scanner up and down to pull down the notification bar, which is my personal favorite feature. As you can see, that's the notification bar. You can swipe up to send it back. In the same way, you can also use the fingerprint scanner to answer calls and stop alarms. Next, I'll show you how to use split screen mode. Now on any phone, if you want to use split screen mode, you can simply press and hold the recent apps button and it will open the current application in a split screen mode. Now you can select the second application from the list below. Now you can move this button at the center, top or bottom to resize the applications. Now if you click it, you get two options. First option is to swap the current application and the secondary application. Next, if you click the second button, it will close the second application. Now split screen mode has been on Android for a very long time, but still there are many applications that do not support this feature. So to fix that, go to settings, then scroll down and select system, then select about phone, then click the build number 7 times. Now just enter the password and developer options will be enabled. Now go back and select developer options. Now scroll all the way to the bottom and enable force activities to be resizable. Once you do that and restart your phone, you should be able to use all applications in split screen mode. This is something you should definitely do. Now for some quick tips, if you want to display the battery percentage, select this option. Now select next to battery icon. Now once you do that, battery percentage will be displayed beside the battery icon. Similarly, if you want to display the network usage on the status bar, enable this toggle. Now this phone also comes with an LED notification light at the top. Now for some reason, if you don't like that and want to disable it, disable this toggle. Personally, I like to have an LED notification light, so I'll just keep it on. Now going on next, if you want to take a screenshot on your phone, press the volume down and power button both at the same time. Just do that and your phone will take a screenshot. Now for some reason, if that's a bit hard for you, you also have a toggle for that. Just go to the notification area, swipe down, click this toggle that says screenshot. Once you do that, your phone will take a screenshot. If you want something more easy, go to Smart Assistant, then select Motion Control. From here, enable 3-finger screenshot. Once you do that, you can simply swipe down using 3 fingers to take a screenshot. Now going on next, for some reason if you want to take a longer screenshot, maybe something like this web page, first take a regular screenshot. You can either use the buttons, toggles or the gesture. I'll use the 3-finger screenshot gesture. Once you do that, screenshot. Now select scroll shot. Once you do that, your phone will scroll through the page and take a longer screenshot. So here's the long screenshot. Next, if you want to record calls automatically on your phone, open the phone dialer, then select this button, go to settings, from here select automatically record calls and enable this toggle. Now once you do that, all the calls will be recorded on your phone automatically. Next we have a feature called Wi-Fi Bridge. To access it, go to settings, then search for it. For some reason I couldn't find it anywhere, but when we search for it, it's much easier to find. So this is a Wi-Fi Bridge feature, and using this feature, you can share your existing Wi-Fi connection to multiple devices. Let's say you're in an airport or a hotel and they give you internet access to only one device. So using this feature, you can share the internet from that one Wi-Fi connection to multiple devices. It's a super handy feature if you travel a lot and face such problems. Next, I'll show you how to enable this app drawer on this phone. For that, go to settings, then select display settings. From here, select home screen style. And once you're here, select drawer. Once you do that, you will see an app drawer on your phone. Now, if you really want to use an app drawer, I would suggest you to use a Nova Launcher instead, which gives you a lot more options for customization. Anyway, next I'll show you how you can change your default browser, launcher, and literally anything on your phone. For that, go to settings, then select app and notification. From here, select default apps. Now from here, you can change your default launcher, phone dialer, messaging application, and so on. So let's say if you install Nova Launcher, this is where you need to come, select launcher, and select Nova Launcher from here. In the same way, if you want to change your default gallery application, you need to come over here, select gallery. From here, you can select your default gallery application. Now finally, this phone has an awesome feature called Ultra Power Saving Mode. Now once you enable it, your phone will kill all the applications running in the background and gives you access to just 6 applications. 3 of these applications are fixed and you can choose the other 3 applications from your app drawer. You can literally have any application and you can still use Wi-Fi and mobile data. So if you are ever running really low on battery, let's say 5 or 10%, and if you want your phone to survive for like 5 to 6 hours, you can simply enable this mode and your phone's standby time will increase drastically. So guys, these are all the important tips and tricks for your Honor 8X. Once again, definitely check out my video on best features, link will be in the description, where I'll be talking about all the features available on this phone. So guys, with that said, if you're planning to buy this phone, use the link in the description. It always helps the channel, and if you want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag AskGreedyTech on Twitter and I'll try to make it as soon as possible. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.